Hey everybody, welcome and welcome back to the Whole Bucket. And the last video for this iteration of Let's Make Journals How Do You Do style is the last episode of How Do You Do for this November project that we've had with this Tea Time digital kit from Ink and Page Journals. After this will be December time, and this needs to be all ready for said project. I discovered a few things after the last episode. Sorry for the giant kitty butt. He will move in a minute. Yeah, there he goes. Okay. One giant kitty butt. I discovered some things about my book and about what I want to do and how to do it. And I think we need to just get to it and get this thing done. So, I thought I was a little more ready than I actually am. I apologize for that. I didn't mean to be doing this while I was chatting. Okay, so we have this. We have December. We have our prompt folder for December with a little pocket in case we need it, and our host ladies, Louisa and Barbara, and our prompts. Oh my goodness, some of them, I'm telling you, I'm already puzzled. I'm gonna ponder away. We put on the lemon to appease a viewer who was very distressed at my lemon not being with my honey for my tea. So that's all better. And then we have the flip thing in case I need to take notes. And then we get to here. And I didn't know what to do on this page. Whoops. Oh, I got a sneak peek. I'm so upset with myself right now. We did this. We did a Velcro closed ephemera spot for finishing this project for December, and after December is over for anything else that I decide to put in this journal, because I want it to end up being an idea book for when my brain is stuck and for things I want to remember, because I am not alone. I've seen so many of us say on our videos, oh, I forgot I ever knew how to do that, when we look back at old things we used to do and don't do anymore. So I've got the pocket in the back holding this big stuff, and I went ahead and cut out the layering pieces and the half pages, and have that tucked in the back. Yep. I don't know what to do with the full pages because they're not going to fit really no matter what I do. But I did figure out what to do on this page and with the little ephemera. Looks like it needs a little bit of a trim. It's got some parts sticking out I'm not happy with. But I've decided that this door right here is going to be glued here. And it's going to flip open like this. And on this page, I don't know where the pieces are. They were tucked in there. Oh, there they are. Okay, they just fell out. Anyway, underneath here on this page is going to be more of the ephemera tuck thingies. So, looks like I have 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they will go up the page like so. This door will get glued on like so. So I can see the little things without opening the door, or at least most of them. That way, hopefully, they will not get lost, right? Because the little things, that's what makes it so difficult to see them and know what to do with them. So I can throw some favorites in here that I want to use for my own inspiration and end up putting them somewhere in this journal. So there's how it's going to go. I have to put this on first because the hinge for the door is going to be under the edge of the thingy jobbers. So I have cut everything out. I have inked all my edges and corner rounded most things. I didn't corner round these, and I think I kind of wanna, but I'm not gonna be able to, am I? Nope. Too late. So let's just take a skizzer. Take a skizzer and go like that. And I'll have to do it the same way or it'll end up too weird of an angle. It won't match enough for my brain. Okay, so right there looks like where it's gonna go. And one other thing before I do that, I suppose, is I should trim this acetate because it's actually sticking out quite a bit right here. But I don't know if I can. The scissors won't grab that little edge. Ooh, I got it. Okay. Okay. I better go the other way a little bit. Except this way it's on the paper underneath. That's okay. I can still trim it. There we go. I think I will be happier with that. And let's get some glue on here and get this down so we're cruising. I was watching a live show this morning and it was so entertaining that when I was cutting the pieces out for this project right here, I completely forgot that I was cutting the pieces out to film this episode, right? And I just kept going and I assembled the door and everything. And I think that this door assembly and setup would probably have been a good thing to put on video. Although it is just like a giant specimen card. So lots of folks are already going to know how to do this sort of thing and really don't need my help. But other people do, you know? So I thought this would be a fun thing to do together, but no, I was just doing my crafting, laughing at the show, having a good time. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay, so it's gonna be about 1/8 of an inch away from the edge of the hinge, and it's gonna be on the top of the dark gray line. That's how I'm going to go start my placement. Top of the gray line and about 1/8 of an inch away from the edge, like so. Good enough. That'll totally work. Totally work. Okay. All right. where do you suppose we put this on? I should have checked before I put the glue on. So it's still 1/8 of an inch away, and I'm deciding to go on this white line. I don't want it too high, because if I get stuff too close to the top of the page, I am again risking the tiny bit security. We do not want to risk the tiny bit security. Okay, now let's measure out where we're going to put the other 4. So, wait, I know. There's this thing I have. It's called, it measures, and it's called a ruler. Well, that is 6 and 6 and some more. 6 3/4-ish. 6 3/4 plus a 1/16. So dumb. Oh, why can't I math? 5, 6, whatever. I'm going with 3/4. Although the 1/16 would divide better. Gosh, I'm a dork face. I'm going to call this 7 inches and call each section 3.5. So it's going to go down to there. So I'm going to put this one right here and see what happens. No, you guys got to share the space. Okay, so that's not going to work. Let's put you right there. The measuring device, otherwise known as a ruler, just is kind of a waste of time. And I might have too many strips to effectively be in here. So what if we just do this and guesstimate the middle, and then guesstimate the middles again. Stop being so overly formal. Stop being so ridiculously fussy. So maybe we just do that. What do you think? I think I'm gonna be a brat, because apparently it's what I do. Just ask anybody who knows me. They'll tell you. I think I'm going to try to squeeze that other one in there, because they can overlap a little bit. I mean, the things that go in them, right? They can overlap a little bit. It doesn't hurt anything. It just hurts if they get too terribly crowded. So I think this is how I'm going right here. And I'm going to stop being so overly fussy, and we're going to call this evenly spaced-ish. So, it is almost the end of How Do You Do this round. If you participated, thank you so much for participating and playing along. If I have not gotten to see your stuff yet, just know that I have been a little bit out of commission for part of the time here, which is unfortunate. But you are very, very welcome to put a comment in this video here and say, hey, come see me. I did this How Do You Do project, and I would like a visit, and I will totally do that. So yeah, don't feel weird about saying, hey, come visit me, because I will totally do that, and it will you know, get me back in the flow of things, if you know what I mean. Jelly bean. Because sometimes when you're knocked out of commission for a while, it takes a bit to get your gears moving full speed again. Anywho, we're going to have more How Do You Do projects. I don't know when, and I don't know what they'll be. But if they're an open kind of thing again where everybody can just participate, I will make announcements as best I can and let everybody know, and we'll do it again because, gosh, it's fun to see. It is just fun to see what people do and how we all think, and we do very much the same kinds of art and kinds of assembly and work with much the same materials and all process the information differently and come up with different designs, and gosh, it's just so cool. So cool. Okay, so let me grab, they're here somewhere. Aha, I see you. Let me grab the Velcro dots because we're going to close this with dots too. These are kind of hard to see because they are small and they are partially transparent. So let's see here. Let's put these on the corners. Oh yeah. Gotta be tougher than the glue. Apparently I wasn't tougher than the glue right there. Almost got beaten by a Velcro dot. I am so looking forward to this idea journal. I just get so frustrated when I just am in a like a creative block and nothing will come to me, that I just want something that will help out in that realm. And I learned my lesson. I said that at the very beginning of this project. I said why this is important to me, because I have tried making idea books out of things that I don't really care for, that were going to get wasted. And I thought, well, that's a way to not waste them. Put them in an idea book. Use them for making stuff that isn't going to go anywhere. And it doesn't matter really. But if I didn't find the paper inspiring in the first place, putting it in a book where I want inspiration is not going to work. I mean, it sounds obvious when I say it that way, but I'm telling you, it wasn't so obvious the first time or the third or fourth time around. Okay, so here's another thing I learned. I learned that this also flops open too much. No, it doesn't flop open too much. I just was wrong there because it's Velcroed. But the stuff in this pocket escapes. So I think what I'm going to do is find something that I can glue over this area to kind of extend this pocket out. And I thought maybe this, but that's not going to work. And it's going right into the spot where the Velcro dot is also. So I don't think I want to do that. What if... Oh, that's already open. Good grief, girl. What if I took this and tore it? I love torn edges. They're so fun. I'm going to try it right here. If I tear it along this bottle, and then tear it again right here, so I don't know if you've noticed this, but I said I wanted something to extend the folder, and then I went and made this piece that is obviously not going to go to the edge of the folder. And if it does go to the edge of the folder, it's not going to go over the stuff behind it. Right? Am I right? No. Okay. Okay, well, I had a plan B. So my plan B was to just put it way over here and let the stuff tuck behind there. But it actually does work just like this. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to this page, and if I have to, in fact, I will just plan on putting a new piece down of Velcro if I have to, but oh, I won't, I'm not going to have to. This is coming up just fine. Yeah. Okay, so I can just put new glue on that dot. So I'm going to extend the pocket anyway, because I don't want stuff falling out. I mean, that's what good is a pocket if the stuff falls out of your pocket? I love torn edges. I already said that. I can repeat myself a lot. If you ever like miss something that I said and you're like, oh wait, what was that? Don't worry about it. I'll say it again in a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and put that right there. And let's glue this side down completely and across the bottom so that we don't lose stuff. What's this wee business? You guys probably don't lose stuff. Me? I lose stuff. I lose all the stuff. Alright, the reason I didn't want to do this before is because I wanted to be able to tuck things in here, right? And have them show so I wouldn't end up losing any pieces down in there. Now I'm totally going to lose things down in there. I just know it. And it'll just, so be it. So be it, right? If I find things that are too big for this pocket and too small for this pocket, I might just have to create more pockets. That's, I mean, so be it. Now I'm repeating myself again and again. All right, so I'm going to put this, oops, let's move this way over. I'm going to throw the kitty bed off my desk because there are no kitties in it right now. I'm going to take the Velcro bit, match it up with its partner again, and then put the glue on. I'm going to let that glue just sit for a minute so that it ends up being tacky. I did that. I just did that. Okay. Wow. I just glued the wrong side, people. So I'm going to pull this part up and just put a whole new Velcro dot. Because I glued the loops. Velcro dots don't work very well if you put glue in the loops. Okay. Good grief. Well, I was going to just let the glue get tacky for a minute or two before I worried about tacking it down so that it would have some grab. So much for that. Also, you know what? Since I did this, I can go ahead and put a top and a bottom dot on. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay. Squish. Squish. All right, so now we have this flip out. Medium-sized stuff, big stuff. I don't know what's the difference between these pockets and these pockets, except that these are a little bit bigger than these. So this is like literally the smallest stuff. Maybe that's the only difference. And there's nothing wrong with that at all, because you need a place to keep the tiny bits all safe. I'm not going to put that back in right now because in case I accidentally leaked glue in there. In fact, let's just put this ruler down. to make sure that if I did put anything in there, I took away the contact. Now let's look over here quick. Let's see how these are gonna work. I think it's gonna be lovely. But the glue probably isn't dry enough. So I don't want to put in too much because I'll end up gluing all my ephemera into their pockets. Into the pockets. Oh, let's sort it all out. Let's put stuff together. Let's have a row of stamps. And a teapot. And condiments. And a teacup. Stamp. Dishware. Stamp. Condiment. Are cookies condiments? This one's, well, it was too small for the other side. It's kind of too big for this side. I don't know if cookies are condiments, but I'm saying they are. 2 varieties of sugar. Oh, how about some also props? I think books are also prop material. Wow. Okay, apparently I got carried away with glue right here. There we go. I might have to fix that. There's another jar. That's what I was looking for. Food. Cups. Cups. Dishes might have to go on one level, and we might have to have a special level for something else. What am I thinking? Gosh, I just had a thought and it's gone. I do that a lot, don't I? Food. Okay, there's actually way too many, even for all these pockets. Tea. There's a lot of stamps. They're just lovely too. Tea. Props. Dishes. Well, here, let's do that. Stamp. Dishes. Okay. Here's the flower department. More stamps. You know what? I'm going to have to think of a project just for some of these stamps. I'm noticing that right now. More dishes. More food. Tea and cookies and cakes and books. This is a good kit, I'm telling ya. Dishes, cake, stamps. Okay. Now, I might want to sort this stuff with the other. I might want to sort this out with the stuff tucked in here. No, I'm not going to do that with you guys, so don't panic, because that was plenty long enough. But let's see what happens when we close our door. Look at that. I'm like, oh, here, let me get rid of the glare. Look at that. That is cool. I am loving, I'm loving this door with a giant window so I can see all the stuff. Okay. Good job. And the extension, let's see if that is how that's doing on the inside. Nothing. Okay, let's put our stuff away then. That stuff can just get tucked right in. So, there we go. All set to go for Defemember. Loving this to pieces. That, I hope that works out as handy as it looks like it's gonna. Quickly now, in the next couple of minutes, we will be done. But I have put no other embellishments or decorations or anything in this book. And I wanted to put some random pockets. And let's take a look here quick. This, I believe. Yes, that is the right piece. So this is going to be a belly band on a page. So I think that we can go ahead and do this. And it's going to be a belly band that's a giant pocket. And I think just to show that that's a giant pocket, otherwise I will forget, I think we should go ahead and make a notch. I can't tell where, okay, whatever. I was going to say I can't tell where the center is. Well, okay, I still can't. But I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to do a swipe just across the top like so. It doesn't look like anything fancy. It's not supposed to, right? But now when I close this, it doesn't look like, you know, just a glaring forgotten spot. So let's go ahead and glue this thingy shut. All the way across this bit and all the way across the bottom. I think I got some glue somewhere I didn't want it. Nope, maybe not. Alright, so we're going to find a place for this real quick. I do have some extra scrap bits over here, as well as this giant scrap bit. I might just end up saving those for later. Because what? Because they're handy. I'm going to cut out this jar super quick. Because I think we should put this somewhere. And actually, you know what? I will go off screen and do a few things, and I will be right back, and I'll have some things ready, and then we'll decide where to put them, and then we'll be done. Okay, hold on one sec. Okay then, I have some stuff cut out. I have some inked edges. I have some glue, and you know what, just not very much. I was wanting to do more things in here to have some kind of props to build off like you would in a junk journal in case I get stuck or whatever. And I wanted to put a piece over a page so it made a pocket on one side and a flip on the other. But I forgot that all of my pages are also pockets. That kind of negates that. And then I thought, well, what if you do the over the top thing? Well, I don't like flip ups because they're awkward to write on and to do stuff with. And I don't like flip downs for the same reason. I suppose I could just make a flip right here on the page. Make a flip open. Maybe I'm not going to make a flip anything because I just don't have an idea. If you have an idea, let me know, because I will go back and get an idea on a page before I start anything Defemember. So that could go there or there. Let's see if there's anything different going on the pages that makes any bit of difference. Not really. I mean, the backgrounds I made generic and kind of repeating on purpose. I think I'll do this. Belly band over here. Because very botanical on geometric. That's why. So just glue on the top and bottom. And this belly band is indeed a very tall pocket. So I don't know how it will end up in the end. But for now, it's a prop. Excuse Suni. She is apparently scooting over there. and needed to stretch. Then I thought, well, let's put a couple decorations on. I think, although it's a little unnecessary and maybe should be something in color, but I think the Barbara and Louisa department needs a little something with them. So let's take a peek. No. How about a bottle? How about a bottle or two? Maybe not. Maybe just that little flower thingy. Oh, wow. Maybe I'm just uninspired because I don't like that either. I'm going to decorate them with something in color on some day when I'm just have some extra bits. I'd like to cover up these pieces that got kind of torn. I'm not sure how that happened. It looks like I put tabs on incorrectly and then took them off. And I don't need anything here, so I think I might just add that. And then is this going to go the opposite way? It sure is. Look at that. That's cool. Okay, and then that. Like so. Or, no, like so. That was terrible. That was terrible. Definitely not a complete decorative element, because it's going to bug me that they don't line up properly and that there's a line in the middle and that they're different sizes. So I'm going to scoot this one out. And now it doesn't even cover up the little patch it was meant to cover up. So this little stripe right here is a work in progress. I don't know what kind of work, but it's going to turn into something wonderful. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It'll be fabulous and beautiful and magical at some point. Does that go there? Maybe that goes there. That's kind of colorless. Maybe something of color goes there. That might be the thing. Okay, the belly band went where? Right there. And that's, I don't know, like 5 pages in. So let's skip to back here and put this somewhere. I think I'm just going to do it a little tuck spot down here on the corner. And it is a very small for a page this size, so really this is going to end up being, you know, a part of a bigger scheme. I don't know what, but somehow this will get used. What if I use it to divide this page? I've never done that. That might be inspiring. Let's try it. Oh, now I have divided this page into departments by the use of a tuck spot. I believe I have never done that. I believe that that is new. No. Alright, I'm going to flip a few more pages. And I just have a tart. I have a tart, not I am a tart. Although you never know. I mean, girls just want to have fun. Oh, sorry. That was inappropriate. Just kidding. What do we got? So we have a little decorative thingy jobber and a little decorative thingy jobber. I kind of like them together like so. Yeah, I kind of like that. We have some jars. And we have a tart. and a strip of nothing and a big piece of cool something I'd really like to do something with. Okay, what if this my stomach is growling. Like aggressively growling. All right, what if I made a pocket there that was also a flip down but stayed on the page mostly? So I would fold that right there. I don't really like this concept so far because it's got a lot of blank white paper just sticking out at me, and I have a problem with that glaringness right there. But again, I'm setting myself up for things to work with and do and problems to fix to make my brain think, right? So maybe that's a thing. So if I glue this on 3 sides and glue this down, then it's a pocket on the top. If I glue it on these 3 sides, it's a pocket right here, which is always fun because then you have things sticking out this way. What if I do that thing where you have like a thing and it's a tuck and it holds something that keeps the other thing shut? I'm not sure I was speaking English there, but if I put a heavy tag right here in the tart, right, it'll hold this shut. That's all too big for that. That's all too big for that. I think I'm going to do these separate. I think I'm going to put this right here. Nope. I wonder if I did this page in this gray color opposite another page in a sepia color. What the heck is she talking about? Let's see if I have it anywhere. If I have the situation I'm looking for, I'll show you. Wow, it's looking kind of iffy, peeps. Looking kind of iffy. Oh, I bet I don't. Oh, okay. Yeah, that can happen. Okay, I didn't understand what I did here. So let's put this here, up here, because gray and white, or black and white and sepia, right? And black and white. So I'm pulling the black and white over to the sepia side by doing that. And all I'm going to do is glue down the 3 edges. I'm not going to give a closure to this. I'm not going to give a design to this. I'm not going to take care of the glaring white bit that drives me bonkers. Maybe I'm just a little too comfortable in my space right now and I feel like I need to disturb myself. So I'm disturbing myself by not taking care of all that whiteness. Okay. Actually, I mean, there's a lot of whiteness over here too. They kind of go. All right, flipping back to back here. Let's take the tart and build maybe something. What if I did the tart like right here? I think I kind of like using it as something to cover up the edge of a tab, but I'm not sure what I'd even want to do with it here. So I'm actually just going to glue this edge right here. Oh, I'm doing it off camera. I'm just going to glue this edge from here to down here, so it can be a tuck spot or a pocket, or it can be added to as a bit of collage decoration. That all works for me. Again, hoping that it works as a jumping off spot, an inspiration bit. I got nothing going on any of this back stuff, so let's, these are the same? Oh, okay. Let's maybe take these little bits that are left over and do something here. Maybe we just use all these bits to come down the page. Whoops. Okay, wait a minute. What if we use the bits like so to come down the page? I like that. Again, don't know why I'm doing this. Same as all the other little bits and bobs we're doing this evening. No rhyme or reason. May or not, may not end up. No fighting, girls. No, no fighting, kitties. Sunny, don't growl at him. He didn't do anything to you right now. Sunny, stop it. I'm going to have a cat fight on my desk in a minute. She doesn't like him very much and very often because, you know why? Because sometimes Revan's a brat. So when he comes around, even when he's being innocent like right now, Sunny, he just wants some water. Here, Revan, look. Here. Have it right there. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. My desk. Excuse me. Okay, maybe he's here to be a brat. Revan, look. It's right here, honey. There. Right here. Hold on, people. I've got to convince him that that's his water dish. There. Okay. Kitty crisis averted. Sunny, just stop. He's only here for a drink of water. I moved it far away from you. It's actually her crystal water dish. But every once in a while the boys come in here and they want some out of the fancy dish too. And she does not appreciate that at all. And she tells him so. Okay, so now I have this thing that I don't know what it's for, but should I make it like a giant tab for this page? That's kind of cool, right? I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to have that stick off a little bit. And I'll show you what I'll do quick then to alleviate the mess on the other side. And we only want it sticking off a tad. So let's do this. Have that sticking off right there. A giant long tab for this page. I just know that this is going to be a very important magical page, and I'll want to know this page. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, so what are we going to do? Because now I'm going to flip this, and it's going to be really ugly on this side, but I can't just create something here too because it's a pocket, and I don't want to close my pocket. So here's what I'll do. I will do a thing that I'm having problems finding words for at the moment. Maybe not this one. Maybe, here, I'll pull over these other two. I think this one, yeah, because that one's not really got enough. This one's got a bunch of stuff right here on the edge. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tear this down about here-ish, 2 inches wide or so. And then fold it over to make it wider than it needs to be, to make sure it covers up all of that yucky part. I need a bone folder in here, and I think I've taken them all to the other room. I mean, I only have 2, but all 2 of them are in a different room. Okay, so now I can take this and put it in the pocket and have it stick out also. So look, it'll put a fancy decoration on this side because it's got that foliage going on, and on this side it'll be a backer. Okay, I like that plan. So I'm going to tear this right here. So I have torn edges at the top and bottom. I'll leave the folded edge as the outer edge because what? Because of the wonderful things he does. La 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 la. I have no idea what I was going to say. Oh, because I couldn't make 2 torn edges. That's the only reason. And because it puts the decorated side on the same decorated side, so it's better this way anyway. I do believe that Revan is now lying on my ink pad. Aren't ya? Oh, hi there. Sure enough, he was laying on the ink pad. But let's, oh, I don't have to ink that side. It's going to be glued in the pocket. Let's glue, or let's ink the top and bottom and the edge though. And then hopefully I didn't cut this too short. That would be a very me thing to do. Oh my gosh, I did. Look at that. I cut it too short. Now what, lady? Look what you did. That's okay. That's okay. I got it. Oh, guys, I wish I could show you Mr. Revan the Pooh Bear kitty. See, I don't know why she doesn't like him more, because there is some... Here, let's see if I can do this. Oh, he got up. Just a second ago, you couldn't stand the cuteness. But, oh, no, I can't. I can't. I was going to try to twist my camera so you could see the cuteness that is my Pooh Bear kitty. But instead, I'm just tearing my camera apart. He put his little head down and he was resting on my desk. It was stupid amounts of cute. Okay, so I'm going to tear this edge and create another piece because I made a terrible mistake and cut that one too short. So I'm going to put another bottle on here. Make it a double-sided bottle. and possibly put the torn edge on the outside this time. So let's ink it first. This is the part I tore off, in case you didn't see what I just grabbed, but this is the piece I tore off from this backing bit right here. So that's going to go there. Then this could go here with a bottle peeking out, or it could go there, which definitely makes more sense visually with a little bottle right there. Let's see what it's doing on the other side. It's just continuing the decoration on the other side. So that works. Okay. I'm going to do it that way. Wait, I may have lied. I may have just lied. If I did, I apologize. I didn't mean to. But does that look cool as a bottle down there? Adding to the collage and just adding to the foliage over here. I'm actually fine with that too. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that instead. Gosh darn me. I think I'm going to move it up to about, I'll move it right there. Okay, so first things first, let's glue these together. Now this is one serious page tab. We're not joking around here. We got 4 layers of cardstock on this puppy. And then we're going to glue this in place like so. And it's going to be pretty even on the top. And I'll put the staggered part on the bottom. And really, after all that, I don't think it's going to end up that it would have mattered what I was doing with that jar, because you really can't tell it's a jar at all. And it would have looked fine on the other side, but it looks fine with foliage on the other side too, so whatever. How many times do I demonstrate that my overfussing is totally not worth it? If you decide to take up this art form or craft form or whatever we want to call junk journaling, now you've learned through me and probably some other people too, that the overfussing really just doesn't matter. Don't overfuss. Don't overthink it. It all ends up okay. There we go. One giant page tab. And we are done. I'm quitting right here. Wait, what do we got for minutes? Oh! We have a minute and a half. Please like, comment, subscribe, visit all of the other artists who did How Do You Do for this round. And, if you want to participate in How Do You Do next time, let me know and watch for updates. Okay, thank you. Bye.